34-meter new custom-built motor yacht. The construction was completed this year, 2024. The hull was built in Italy by AKIR, imported to Turkey, and the construction was completed here in Turkey. Registered with Kitty and Navis Flag and has Phonics Greek Classification Society. She has 5 cabins for 10 guests and accommodation for 5 crew. She has 2 C32 Caterpillar engines and 2 Onan cabins, 50 kilowatt generators. Very long list of technical details. I'm going to point out all the details as we go along this video. If you want to learn more about this boat, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below. So we are starting the video today as the yacht cruising in the Marmara Sea. We are starting from the bow. There are 2 massive windlasses here connected to 110-meter chain each. A small seating arrangement here. At the moment we took off the cushions due to the fact that we are cruising. Now we will make our way on the starboard side as we go along. And here we are going on the port side and making our way astern. The teak decks are in good condition. They are brand new. They have been made with a good quality of teak deck. Side boarding gates here, both sides. And here we are in the aft deck, and from here, so here we are in the Salon. Nice space, very good light system. I closed the curtains around because there was too much sun which disturbs the camera, so this way we can see better the details. Let's look what we have here to my right side. Here there is a beverage fridge, professional, from stainless steel. On the other side we have a wine fridge and very nice seating arrangement. The boat hasn't been used at all. Everything is brand new, smells new. And we are proceeding forward. There is a dining table here for 8. If it's needed, it will sit 10 person around it. And just in front of a camera, there is a large TV from Samsung. We are moving forward, and before exploring the rest of the main deck, let's turn the camera and see this area from this angle. Okay, we are turning forward, and our first station today here will be the guest accommodation. But before that, I just want to locate you. Here on the right hand side, it's the way to the bridge, the closed bridge. And further forward here on my right hand side again, there is a VIP cabin on the main deck, and forward there is the galley and crew accommodation. We are going to visit all of them in a second, but before, we will go downstairs to see the lower deck. Here to my right, which is the port side, there is a door outside to the deck. We are going few steps back and turning to this staircase and down to the accommodation in the lower deck. Now there are 3 cabins here, a VIP there in the front, twin cabin here at the port side, double bed cabin, guest cabin here in the starboard side, but we will start with a big master cabin amidships just behind this door. Let's go inside. Big windows, and let's have a look around before jumping into the details. Queen size bed. As you see, the mattress is new, still covered, never been used. Seating arrangement on the port side, large windows, including a window which can be opened, curtains which is operated electrically, and this is the way to the ensuite. It's a large ensuite, has very good light system, 2 sinks, toilet combined with bidet, and large shower. Everything is furnished with white marble, very well made, still has a strong smell of new boat. And let's go back to the cabin. Just in front of us there is a large TV which is facing the bed, and let's go quickly to the other side and check the walk-in wardrobe, dressing corner just here with a mirror, and walk-in wardrobe with hanging arrangement and shelves. There is additional light here. Let me see if I can turn it on. Yeah, and additional storage arrangements in here. Okay, turning the camera back to the cabin, and from here we will go outside to the corridor and we'll explore the other cabins here in the lower deck. So here on the starboard side there is a double bed guest cabin, same design, good light system. Behind the door there is a storage arrangement, quite generous, with hanging arrangement, and ensuite, toilet, sink, and good size shower. Actually it's quite a large shower, very nicely made. And turning back into the cabin, and let's check the cabin on the port side, which is a twin bed cabin. Quite a lot of mirrors on the walls which somehow enhance the feeling of space inside the boat. Large windows with one window with arrangement to open it when it's allowed and safe. And this is the ensuite for this twin bed cabin. This cabin has a slightly more modest shower, but still it's a reasonable size shower with rainfall arrangement. Going back to the cabin and outside, and we are turning left forward into the corridor, and we are checking the last cabin in the lower deck, which is this VIP cabin. It's also full beam cabin, very large cabin. Dressing corner here, large windows. One of the windows can be opened. Now let me remind you that if you want to learn more about this boat, you can visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below. And this is a very large ensuite, nearly as big as the master cabin amidships. Large shower, everything is spotless, very nice finishes. Panel for flashing the toilets. Okay, we are going out and back to the cabin. This is the forward cabin on the lower deck, and on the other side, similar to the master cabin, there is a walk-in wardrobe, very generous in size. Can store a lot of personal belongings inside here. And then again, additional volume for storage. We are turning back into the cabin. Big TV screen facing the bed. And last look at this cabin. And from here we will go back to the corridor. We will make our way through the staircase to the main deck. We are turning right here, which is forward. This is the salon. And we are turning forward, passing the stairway to the bridge. And let's go inside this master cabin or VIP cabin or whatever you want to call it, but it's on the main deck, and this is the biggest advantage of this cabin. It is now a little bit full with cushions that belongs to the sunbathing area. Big storage arrangement for personal belongings here. And facing the bed, we have a big Samsung TV, still with the barcode on, and it has its own ensuite, which is quite generous as well. Sink is a bit smaller, and then again toilet with bidet arrangement and good size shower. And then the advantage of being on the main deck, so you can have a look outside and see more view from what you can in the lower deck. Going back to the cabin, last look, and outside to the corridor, and we are turning right and forward, and our next station is the galley. There is a door outside also here, watertight door to the deck, and this volume is already belongs to the galley. Here there is a small arrangement for the crew, folding table. The crew can sit and have a snack here. This can be also enlarged considering the available space. In there is a volume space for washing and dryer machine and some cleaning materials. And here we are looking at the galley. Very large 2 domestic fridges from Siemens with the door side by side. And this is the fridge, and down below is the freezer. Yeah, identical machine just here. Working surfaces with white marble, storage arrangement, and all the white machinery here is from Siemens. Microwave, oven, And no, I think this is a blank, you cannot open it. Working surfaces, dishwasher, and deep sink from Frankie. And here there is a big stove and a hood just above it. Drawers, this will fit the cutlery, and additional ones. And here we have an ice maker, which is not working now, and additional shelves. So on in all, quite a good size galley with potential space in this area. And here there is a screen of the ship control, so you can watch the tankage levels, generators and so on. Another screen here that can screen the safety cameras, the security cameras, so when the crew is sitting here they can watch it. And we are making our way down to the crew area. There are 3 cabins here, 2 with double bank beds for the crew. Each cabin has its own ensuite. This one has a little bit of storage with wet shower, toilet and small sink. And identical one, we are back into the corridor here with 2 bank beds. Each one of the bed has a small storage arrangement just aside for personal belongings, and identical bathroom with small sink, wet shower and toilet. And the last cabin is dedicated for the captain. 1 step up, quite a big step, separated with this door. Quite a big capacity for storage in here. Bed and screen that can screen the TV or the security cameras. Additional storage underneath. Sockets, and the captain's bathroom with toilet and sink and proper shower. So that was the crew area, and we are making our way back to the main cabin. And from here we are moving astern. I didn't mention this machine. This machine is also from Siemens, and it's a water dispenser for hot and cold water. Back to the corridor on the port side. We are passing this guest cabin on the main deck. Just in front of us is the Salon. The way to the guest cabins on the lower deck. But we are making our way 5 steps up into the bridge. And let's first have a quick look around. The sun is quite strong behind me. I hope this is not blocking the camera view too much. Okay, we have 3 large screens here from Raymarine. As usual, each one of them can display a different type of data, either the radar, chart plotter, AIS, and so on and so forth. Displays for the Caterpillar engines, the C32, one here and another one here. Throttles, autopilot, some switches, different switches for the steering, searchlights, and VHF machines. Here, one is from Sailor here, and the other one is from Raymarine. Another small switch panel for navigation light. So all in all, we have everything that the captains need in order to navigate this yacht safely. Let me remind you that this yacht is classified under Phonics classification, which is the Greek classification as a pleasure yacht, and it fulfills all the requirements. We have all the documentation for that. This is another ship control screen from Schneider. Here you can see the tank levels displayed, and as I said before, you can flip between screens here and change the displays. And our next station for today will be the Flybridge. Okay, here we are in the Flybridge. It's a vast Flybridge. Most of the furniture here are loose furniture, so if the new owner prefers, he can change them to something which is in his taste. Sitting place for the captain here, and here we are with the helm station up in the Flybridge. Big screen from Raymarine, autopilot from Raymarine, 2 VHF machines. One of them is in the hands of the captain at the moment. And let's turn the camera and move astern in this Flybridge. Now we have a big sun awning here. At the moment the canvas is removed for the winter time, but it's covering most of the area here. Wet bar with sink and stove and electrical barbecue and plenty of storage underneath. Now let's move all the way to the stern, to the aft part of this Flybridge, and have a quick look down to see the swim platform. There is a small tender here with 20 horsepower Yamaha, and this crane which can lift 500 kilograms is serving this tender. It is actually can serve a bigger tender, so if the new owner prefers, he can place here a bigger tender. There is also place for that. This is the mast with all the equipment on top, and let's make our way down to the main deck and go to visit our last station for today, which is the engine room. So here we are in the aft deck. It's pretty generous aft deck, and from here we will go to explore the engine room. We are making our way down 7 stairs, turning right into the technical area, passing through this door to our right. It is the engine room, which we are going to explore in a second. And here it's kind of a technical area with electrical panels and lots of chargers and inverters here, all from Vitron. There is a battery pack here which belongs to the generator starting and turning back. Here on the wall there is another ship control screen from Schneider, which you can flip between the tank levels, generator productivity, and so on. And we are entering the engine room. There are still small things to complete here, but all in all they are cosmetic. So there are 2 C32 Caterpillar engines. Each one of them has at the moment about 26 hours. Here to my right we have a big air conditioning system from marine cold. Turning the camera further right, two large water makers from FSM. Each one of them can produce 450 liters per hour. Now the boat has 15,000 liters of fuel, and at cruising speed of 12 knots that will bring you to about 1,400 nautical miles, and that includes one generator working. Talking about generators, there are two large generators here from Cummins Onan. Each one is with 50 kilowatt, which is fairly large for this size of a boat. Each one of them can take the load of the boat by itself. Here some pumps down there, water pumps with hydrophores, and up here we have two pumps for bilge pumps, emergency pump, and a firefighting pump. Here we can see a compressor, air compressor with 3 compressors. That's for general service. You can pump your dinghies or work machines which are working on air pressure. Another look at the engine room. Let me have a sneak look down. You can see the quality of construction here. This is the piping area. Everything is well painted very nicely. These are the manifolds of the exhaust with their insulation material. So that was the engine room. Let's have a few steps further forward in the passage between the engines. Two large battery banks here, one here and one here.